Hi everyone, my name is Johannes. I work at APAA, Africans in Partnership Against AIDS. We are located at 526 Richmond Street East, the corner of Richmond and Parliament. And we provide HIV/AIDS education, prevention and support program, predominantly for African, Caribbean, Black communities living in Toronto. And today we celebrated the World AIDS Day. This year, the leading or the motto, the theme for World AIDS Day is get tested for HIV, know your status. So in all our activities, we've been trying to encourage community members to go out, get tested. As you know, within the African, Caribbean, Black community, there has been a lot of misconceptions around HIV, and there's a huge stigma and discrimination when it comes to HIV, and testing has been very difficult. So we'll have to use different ways to encourage our community members to go get tested, know their status. One of the things we did today was to compile a video of our volunteers, students and staff, to project the idea of getting tested to know their status. So we continue to encourage our community members to get tested and know their status, because it's important. If you get tested early, you can start your treatment early and you can have a better quality of life. One of the things that we do at APAA also is running a volunteer program, and I would like to encourage our community members to come and volunteer with APAA. We have different volunteer opportunities in terms of administrative activities, in terms of engaging you within our programmings, and we have different outreach, support, prevention, volunteer opportunities. We engage volunteers also in data entry, in fundraising and other activities. So if you want to volunteer with us, please call us at 416-924-5256, extension 307, and you can also email us volunteercoordinator@apaa.ca. So I would like to wish everybody a happy World AIDS Day, and keep getting tested for HIV. Thank you.
I'm here today to celebrate World AIDS Day, just to remembering who passed away with the HIV/AIDS and who still have HIV/AIDS, just to remember those people. And I'm happy to be here today. Thank you.
We are here to thinking for HIV/AIDS. HIV/AIDS is very hazardous and serious, but nowadays it's familiar for nobody to care about them. So we have to thinking to disease.
My name is Vivian Amadi. Yeah, here to celebrate World AIDS Day, to remember the people that died out of HIV, those that were not informed on time, and those that were informed and out of high BP, they died. And we also want to show some love to people living with HIV and encourage them that the world has not come to an end and there is still hope. Thank you.
Nice. I want to appreciate the organizer of this event. Nice initiatives, and I want to commend them. It's the best thing to happen to anybody. Information is key, it's power.
Yeah.
So many of our people have been a victim of this because of the ignorance, and I believe this will really help a lot.
My name is Agolaba Mzamil. I'm from Uganda. We celebrate World AIDS Day. It's good. Some of the people with HIV, they think they are abandoned. But when we celebrate the World AIDS Day, I think they make them comfortable, to show them that we stand with them, no matter what. We are with them, and also to encourage them to take their drugs if some of them haven't started or doesn't know their status, to encourage them to go and know their status and start drugs. That's all. Thank you.
I remember someone very special to me, for someone who was so close to me, my second mother, who mothered me for 24 years since I lost my biological mother. She was a sister to my mother and lived with HIV for more than 30 years. And each 1st of December, I used to tell her Happy AIDS Day. And each year she asked me, what is happy about AIDS? And each time I tell her, I thank God that despite having AIDS, I'm still with you. I've not said that to her for 4 years since she passed away. I miss her.
Those who have had HIV positive, it doesn't mean they have to be isolated from people. It's just how it is. We respect them, and it is life. For us that is living, we take careful of it. So.
And I also want to take the initiative to thank APAA for organizing this kind of occasion where we commemorate the presence of, the passing away of our friends to HIV/AIDS. But at the same time, as we celebrate, we create awareness, and at the same time look at the methods of fighting, reducing the rates of HIV prevalence. Then at the same time, we want also to reduce the stigmatization and discrimination against the sick ones, and promote the testing and the counseling of HIV victims. Thank you.
World AIDS Day to me means remembering those that passed on due to HIV/AIDS, and also remembering those that we love who passed on, but also to be able to encourage those that are infected for positive living, and also creating awareness for those that are not yet affected through sensitization and other means, as my brother said.
I think World AIDS Day is to commemorate the continuum of care for the affected, for the infected and the affected, and again to create the awareness for those who have not been tested to ensure that they are tested, and again to remind everyone that the treatment is there, as we have heard from various speakers. I think this is the best time, this is the best forum for everyone to know that it is still with us, and it is, if you are not affected, you are affected. Thank you.
When I hear about World AIDS Day, it reminds me about our beloved ones who passed away. May their soul rest in peace. And also it helps me learn more. Like you can live with HIV and then you still function well and do your work every day. You still give back to normal children. I remember my aunt passed on 2009, but all the children she left behind were all negative, and they grew up. They became important people. So this one just reminds me that we always remember our loved ones who passed on, and also the awareness of this disease. Thank you.
I remember 7th December, to my memory, it is so sad because I remember one of the year back I lost two guardians in my family. So people, brothers and sisters, I just want to supplement on Mama's point that don't take it a joke, don't laugh, don't say that today you're safe. You don't know what you're coming tomorrow. You don't know whom you're going to sleep with tomorrow. So what you have to do is, if you find someone who's sick, just give this person advice. Like me, I'm doing out research in APAA. I always go to different places. I try to sensitize. I try to educate people about this disease. So what we have to do, it is just to put courage to bring them in the community, but don't to segregate them because they are sick, because this is the way. Everyone has to face it. Those are my words.
I'm so honored to be part of this celebration day of World AIDS Day. My message today to go to the war we are fighting against HIV and the spread. Based on the comments and the sharing we've had, it shows that we are winning the war against spread of HIV. But at the same time, we have to know that we are losing the war against stigma and discrimination. So in whatever we're doing, our brothers and sisters, we have to come together and we fight against stigma, because we are losing. According to the records, we are losing. There's still it's still stigmatized. When you term HIV, people come to know that, come to think HIV is, when you live with HIV, you're entitled to poverty life. You're entitled to life without anything. So it's us to come together and we fight all that so that we bring it to zero. Of late, talked of know your status. It's the motion of 2018, but at the same time, there is another one we have to go with, which is called rock the ribbon. We all have the ribbons. By rocking the ribbon is by bringing the stigma to zero. So I encourage everyone. Thank you.
The title of the poem is called Confrontation. Confrontation. Please bear with me. Engrossed in anguish of pains and hepatitis, stars are flown into the world beyond, oh, yonder, entombed in blank money bills, with confusion in a factual chaos. Frightened by the fear of my reproach, memories laid away on shelves. Nonetheless, we all definite deceased. Fear of trading beloved bodies. Today bring the dweller of sober reflection of the modern invasion into our cosmos. Today ushers also an epoch of celebration of the war of conquest on his affliction. They were angels and genius, stadium and celebrities, slim, tall, eloquent. Some are short, muscular, and introverts. Gone have they far too soon. Freddie Mercury, Rock Henderson, Gia Karagi, and many more. I hoko the global triumph over you, the dreaded buck. The rocky road climbed so far in activism and sciences. Thy grave is dug in vengeance of your misery, to lay in an hurricane tomb of defeats and landscapes. Faced with prodigious confrontation, the Dracula enroots into trench and derision. Our days of tears and agony are numbered. Once the battle and the war against you is completed. Great caution. Request in accountability. Precious life undefined of reckless but cleverly pleasured. No syringe and nameless lights of no Trojan, Durex, FC2, and kimono. Faced with prodigious confrontation, the Dracula enroots into trench and dregs. Our days of tears and agony are numbered. Once the battle and the war against you is won.